The first race in Australia was a complete disaster for Ferrari, especially considering it was Lewis Hamilton's debut race with the team, marking the end of his 12-year partnership with Mercedes. Unfortunately, the season opener did not go as expected, requiring incredible patience from the 7-time world champion and his new race engineer, Riccardo Adami. As the F1 fans know, Ferrari has a long history of struggling with race execution and strategy, especially in wet conditions. This lack of direction led to a disappointing P8 and P10 finish. From the radio exchanges between Lewis and Ricciardo, the mood quickly shifted from optimism, "this is our year," to uncertainty, with some wondering if they'll have to wait until 2026. Now the Tifosi are left wondering, is this just a normal adjustment for Lewis and his transitions to a new team? Or are there deeper issues at play? His time at Ferrari is more important than ever, as he needs to refine his communication with the team. Without improvement, Ferrari could lose crucial points, falling further behind top teams like McLaren and Red Bull. Before diving deeper into the team struggles, including the tension between Hamilton and his engineer, and how this might impact the 2025 season, make sure to subscribe to bring some luck to Ferrari. And let me know in the comments, can Lewis Hamilton win his 8th championship at Ferrari? Stay tuned until the end, as Lewis has just shared some revealing details about his new team struggles. Heading into the Australian Grand Prix, expectations for Ferrari were sky high, especially after their impressive pace during pre-season testing. However, their struggles in qualifying highlighted some issues that could hinder their performance in the race. For Lewis, this race was supposed to be his first real test with the SF25, but it quickly turned into a nightmare. It became all about damage limitation, with Lewis trying to salvage as many points as possible. The issues became apparent early on as he fought for the grip and struggled with confidence, which made his drivability even worse. He relayed these issues to the team, expecting precise answers, similar to his experience at Mercedes. Instead, he received vague responses like turn 11 and 12, which only increased his frustration. He had no understanding of why his car was so volatile in these corners or how to adjust for it. For a driver like Hamilton, who is renowned for his collaboration with engineers to analyze data and improve racecraft, these responses only amplified his frustration. It was clear that he and Ricciardo were not on the same page throughout the race. Their exchanges were filled with miscommunication, and the information provided to him was neither useful or timely, which distracted him during critical moments. This raises serious doubts about the team's ability to support him in the way that he needs. During his 12-year stint at Mercedes, Hamilton developed a rock-solid partnership with his race engineer Peter Bonington. They trusted each other completely, efficiently sharing information without any barriers. And this is what Hamilton craves at Ferrari. Ricciardo, while experienced with other seasoned drivers like Sebastian Vettel and Carlos Sainz, still needs to adapt to Hamilton's unique needs. Over the next few races, both Hamilton and Adami must learn to communicate effectively and find a rhythm. But if they fail to do so, Ferrari risks losing valuable points throughout the season. The disappointment didn't end with the communication issues. It was also evident in Ferrari's dreadful strategy, which is normal to see from a Ferrari fan. The team hesitated when it came to pit stops, especially given the changing conditions and unpredictable weather. This reluctance cost both Charles and Lewis crucial track position, and Lewis's frustration became even more apparent when he realized Ferrari had misjudged the situation. As the team admitted over the radio, "We just missed a big opportunity there." Meanwhile, their rivals like Lando Norris and Max Verstappen pitted at the right time, leaving Ferrari struggling with the wrong tyre compounds. This was a costly mistake that cost him valuable points. Ferrari is now at a crucial point in the season, and how they recover from this early setback will be pivotal in shaping their season. The relationship between a race engineer and a driver is fundamental to success in Formula 1. There's a clear disconnect between Hamilton and Adami, and they need to quickly adjust to ensure Hamilton receives concise, useful information rather than just being distracted during crucial moments of the race. Hamilton's bond with Bono at Mercedes took years to develop, but Ferrari doesn't have that luxury. They need to build trust and communication fast to maximize race results. Additionally, the team strategy also faced backlash from fans, as their hesitation and misjudgments cost valuable time. If Ferrari want to compete with top teams like McLaren and Red Bull, They must be confident and decisive when making pit stop decisions, especially in unpredictable weather conditions like those in Australia. If they want to fight for the Constructors and Drivers' Championships, they can't afford to make mistakes like this. For a driver like Hamilton, this situation presents an early challenge that could shape his time at Ferrari. Leaving Mercedes for a new challenge, he's now struggling to stay competitive with the frontrunners. While his patience and adaptability are some of his greatest strengths, continued frustrations could lead to growing tensions within the team. Pre-season expectations have Ferrari fighting for wins and podiums, but if results continue to fall short, Hamilton's frustrations could grow, adding pressure on the team to find quick solutions. The next few races will be crucial in determining whether Ferrari can turn things around or if Hamilton's move to Maranello will turn into a long, frustrating battle. The competitive nature of Formula One makes Ferrari struggles, particularly in communication and strategy, painfully evident. If they don't act quickly, it could turn into a long gear struggle, with Hamilton growing increasingly frustrated by the team's inability to perform at the championship winning level. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Do you think Lewis has a right to be frustrated, or should he adapt to Ferrari's way of operating? And can they fix the issues before it's too late? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to never miss a future video.